Welcome to the Dog Mystic Show. We are on episode number 5. And is your dog chewing and fighting and especially a puppy? I mean, like, no matter what, you can't blame them for chewing because their teeth are coming in and they're teething. So best thing to do is have as many chew toys as possible. And the best chew toys for puppies are you can get a Kong toy, Kong, and it has a big hole on the bottom and a small hole on the top. You put some peanut butter on the far top of the toy so they can smell it, but they have to work to get it out. You can smear a little bit of the peanut butter on the bottom so they can get the taste of the peanut butter. Also, Nylabones are good. The Nylabones that have like those ridges, so it kind of like massages the gums. When the puppies are over 5 months, maybe like 5 to 6 months, then you can get the deer antlers and the marrow bones. So an empty marrow bone, or you can go to the grocery store and get a regular marrow bone that actually has, like from the butcher, and it has meat on the outside and marrow on the inside. So they can just give it to them either in their confinement or outside, so they can get all the meat off. And raw meat is perfectly fine. They have digestive acids in their stomach that breaks everything down. But the deer antlers or the moose antlers, now there's so many kinds of antlers, but the awesome thing about the antlers are they can get their chewing energy out on that instead of your furniture. And you can use one of the toys, one of the bones, for a special treat. So every single time that you put them in the crate, then you give them this special treat, and they know that they're getting it. So please do not give any rawhides, because the rawhide doesn't break down into pieces as the dog is chewing on it. It gets soft and soggy, and that sogginess can, as they swallow, it can get caught in their throat, and they can choke from it. So no rawhides. Any of those bones that say rawhide free is perfectly fine. So take a look at the Dogmystic, thedogmystic.com, and look at my blog page. I have plenty of blogs all about the chewing. So I would love for you to check out my YouTube page, The Dog Mystic, like and subscribe. So episode number 5, I am bringing on Mandi, who has been giving her animals some Kangen Water for a while now, and she sees amazing differences. So let me welcome Mandi. Give me one moment, please. Hello. Thank you so much for being on my show.
My pleasure. My pleasure. How are you?
Good, thank you.
That's
So,
good.
how many animals do you have?
I have just the one. Abler. He's a King Charles Cavalier.
Awesome. How old is he?
He's actually 10 years old. Bit of an old man.
10 years young. That's the beautiful thing. Where people are starting to live longer, and animals are too. So
that's for sure.
like we're learning so much about how important it is to eat healthy and drink amazing water. So we're doing it for our animals too, and we're going to make them last longer. So that's the beautiful
Definitely. Yeah.
thing.
And it's quite funny, like Ablett being 10, he's is getting on in dog years, isn't that? But earlier in the year, not that long ago, he was showing so many signs of age, struggling to jump up on the furniture on our bed, struggling to jump down. You could tell that he was just getting old, kind of thing. And that's where I've seen the biggest difference with giving him the Kangen water. You would think he's a puppy the way he gets around.
How long have you been giving him the Kangen?
So probably a couple of months. Or how long we've been giving it to him for? Maybe a couple of months. I'm not that long. Not that long at all.
Nice.
And we've seen the results, within a couple of weeks, few weeks. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what, I mean, like he just has more energy and moving around easier.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I mean, he sleeps a lot, but that would go with the age. But his mobility and his ability is, yeah, incredible. The change is like he's walking every day now, and he's jumping up and down on the bed, no worries. Because our bed's a little bit higher as well, and he normally would just fly up there and jump on. And yeah, he's back doing that again. So it's really I'm blown away with the difference it's made. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. And I mean, like, the Kangen water is just, there's 3 different types of pH, actually 4, but like, drinking wise. You have the 7.0, which is good for, you can, let's say, like baby formula, like, you can just, or taking medications, you can use the 7.0 for that, the 8.5, 9, and 9.5. And the amazing thing about this is it takes the free radicals out of your body and out of the animal's body. So you start out with the 8.5, because if you jump all the way to the 9.5 automatically, then it'll literally cleanse your body. I had a puppy at my house, and I accidentally filled up his bowl of water with the 9.5. And as soon as he drank the 9.5, then he had a bowel movement. So that is just proof. I mean, usually you would be able to hold it with no problem, but it just cleanses. I mean, it's absolutely amazing.
Oh, it does. I know what it does for me as a human, so I can only imagine how good he feels now. So, and we give Ablett 9.5. That's what we have. That's what he has now. So, yeah.
Nice. You automatically started him on the 9.5?
We did actually. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't. I sort of didn't really think about the whole gradual giving him the water stuff, but he wasn't very well at the time either. So, looking back now, I'm not sure if he had a nice clean out or if it was because he wasn't very well. But yeah, he's actually loves the water. Loves the water.
Awesome. Very cool.
Mm.
And so how long have you been with the Frredom Era?
So I've been with them now only 4 months.
Awesome.
Yeah, not quite 4 months. Yeah. Oh, it feels like forever, which I wish it was forever. Once you get started in this, you just know how awesome it is, don't you? And everyone always wishes once they've got onto something good that they'd done it sooner. But it's just life changing. I just can't believe how incredible things are now.
Timing is everything. Timing is everything, and don't worry about the past. So
no,
we have so much amazement to look forward to. So that's the beautiful thing.
Yes, that's very true. It's exciting waking up every day.
And what drew you to the business?
Well, I guess like most people, you come across it in your news feed. So, but I wasn't in a good place myself, and I'm here in Australia, and I'm sure it's the same all over the world, but the rising costs, interest rates, groceries, everyone's got that going on. So you constantly got that stress of the cost of living. But deep down, really, I wasn't fulfilled within myself. And I knew I needed to fix all of those things. And little did I realize that coming on with the Frredom Era, I got it all. I got it all and more. That fire in my belly is lit. The pressure has been taken off of, needing to pay your bills and whatnot. It's, yeah.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what do you feed? What do you feed your dog? Just like random question.
So we just feed Ablet dry nuts. Actually, he doesn't have a lot of dry human food. We've found that if we give him leftovers and scraps and stuff, he always tends to doesn't come out well the other way. Okay. So I think it's because when we first got him, that's what he'd been given from birth, and everything we've tried, he always tends to just go back to the dry nuts. So you change it up a bit depending on.
The main thing is you can always add some vegetables into the food. So canned pumpkin, you can add carrots, green beans. It's more or less just trial and error. And the most important thing with the vegetables is always clean the vegetables. Mm-hmm. And that's another beautiful thing with the Kangen water is
just
like my with the carrots, I peel the carrots and then I let them soak in the 11.5 Kangen water, and the amount. I mean, even organic, the amount of things that clouds the water. Mm-hmm. And there's just too many chemicals in the air. I think there's like 60,000 different kinds of chemicals that are just floating in the air. So even if the vegetables are organic, there's still residue that actually gets on there.
That's exactly right. Our house is fully on rainwater here, and you think rainwater is the best type of water, but it's amazing what's in it. Even the purest of things from the sky, but
now we got to worry about like acid rain and chemicals that combine into the into the clouds. So
exactly, yeah.
So my suggestion is just research, just Google like what vegetables are safe to give to your animals, and add different kinds of vegetables into the food, because think about it, if we're eating the same exact thing every single day, of course we're gonna get bored of it. And another thing that you can do is add some organic, either chicken bone broth, beef bone broth, or vegetable broth. I mean, like, whatever you have.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just giving the variety. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Give some variety. But I mean, that's a beautiful, beautiful testimonial right there, that just within a couple of weeks that you actually see a difference in your dog's mobility and just more energy and just good blend.
Yeah, it's good. He's got a new lease on life, so it's nice. Yeah,
that's beautiful. Awesome.
And I by accident one day that we thought to give it to him, and it's the best accident. Yeah.
Do you have the Ukon as well?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Because so I haven't tablet yet, but I I certainly have seen to do that. Yeah. So.
Well, you can add the ugon, which is turmeric. So they're little turmeric capsules.
Yeah.
So you can add the turmeric in. What I normally do is either get peanut butter and place it into place the capsules into there, or if I am giving my dog the pumpkin, then I add it. I just like slip it in the food. And another thing that what were you saying?
Do you burst it open, or do you just give them the whole capsule?
I just give them the whole capsule.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The whole capsule, and especially with the peanut butter. I mean, like they're licking it off, and it's all, you know. So they're not necessarily chewing on it. It's just kind of slurping it down, you know.
So how many do you give a day?
I give 2.
Yeah.
2 a day. I mean, like my dog is about like 70 pounds. So, I mean, you can start off with 1, but I mean, it's not going to hurt him really.
No, it won't at all. No.
Yes.
No,
And
incredible.
and another thing that you can do is he sensitive to beef?
No.
So one thing that you could do is just get some like organic grass-fed chopped meat and give him just raw meat with vegetables, like maybe twice a week, or whatever you're able to do. But the the beautiful thing about feeding raw, or like a mixture of both, is you know what you're giving your dog. You know that you're making their food instead of somebody else processing like the dry food,
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It's like our own selves, isn't it? We buy food out of a packet, or you make it. And I do live a very whole food diet. So
Yes, exactly.
yes.
And dogs are able to eat raw meat because they have digestive acids in their stomach that they can break it down very easily. So it's just beneficial, totally, all around.
Goes without saying now that we've said it out loud. But yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It
So,
sure is.
well, I thank you so very much for coming on, and
Thank you for having me.
no problem. So check out the Dog Mystic on YouTube, and please subscribe and like. And everyone have a good, wonderful day, evening. And you're in Australia, so have a wonderful day and have a wonderful weekend.
Yes. Lovely chatting to you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.